guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. That's a good, like, pose right there, right on the home screen. I love that. Let's go ahead and rainbow LR Fusion ZAMASU. I think easily one of the best units in the game. In terms of build, this ZAMASU will eat very heavily off of additionals, right? I feel like a lot of the time you probably are going to hit that 24 key with him to where he's going to be super effective against all types anyway. He's getting 50% defense with every super attack effect, so I think full additional is the way to go. I was caught between going for a bronze level 2 additional or the level 5 defense. I decided to go with the level 5 defense because I feel like it's probably going to be a little bit more consistently helpful than the extra additional. And I mean, we're already at 24 additional, so that means, you know, we'd get a 48% chance to additional, and then we get it on his 18 key, then it would also activate on his 12 key. So it's going to be, I think, pretty common that my ZAMASU will at least triple attack. Hopefully triple super. And then, of course, we want to do as many supers as possible to get his active skill. Although, unfortunately, ZAMASU's active skill is not like a game-changing, oh my god, we won! We got the active skill. Like, LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. You get the active skill, and it's like, you're clapping. Like, we won. GG, loser. Unfortunately, ZAMASU's active skill is not like that, right? But alright, we got him rainbowed. We'll get him to like Link level 5s, and then we will test this bad boy out. Man, that's another one that's not ever gonna get old. Dude, these intros, I think intros are an amazing addition. Something about them is great. You know what it is? It's the voice acting. It's like, you know, normal transformation animations can be cool and stuff like that. A lot of the animations are cool, but active skills and intros with voice acting just trump completely. Alright, so we have rainbowed LR Fusion ZAMASU here. This is a very, very, very powerful character. Now, keep in mind, I'm doing my typical rainbow showcase for him. This is still him running at not max power, though, for sure, because ZAMASU, of course, is, you know, he has the best Link in the game, Big Bad Bosses, but it's not until Link level 10 that it becomes unconditional 25% attack and defense. It is so important that you get that, right? That extra, like, attack and defense, it's just such a massive buff. So, like, these are the characters. By the way, you know, if you're someone who doesn't spend a lot of money on the game and maybe you're like, oh, I could get the keys, right? Or I don't like the Link level a lot. Maybe there's a couple characters I'll do. These are the characters you want to focus on. Big Bad Boss's characters. You need this Link at level 10. Like, these characters, you're not even seeing what they're really like until Big Bad Bosses is actually at Link level 10, right? So, alright, we're right here at the start. This is not the greatest turn ever. No support, but, I mean, we'll be able to see what he could do without support. Actually, let me do this. This way, in case hit stuns right away. Just grabbing a couple of medals. I need some of these hit medals, so I figure we'll start out here. In this one, I do want to show everything. Oh, okay. So we have what? Dismal Future, Fuse Fighter, what is that? Nightmare and Fierce Battle are all activated. So we are getting Fuse Fighter with Vegito Blue. Now, we actually just, in between me recording my 55% showcase and now recording the Rainbow Showcase, we got news that LR Vegito Blue's EZA is actually being buffed, which is pretty substantial. I feel like he could be a very solid addition to this team. I would, I think, run LR VB over Tech VB on this team. I think I probably would. With Prepare for Battle, I think he would function a little bit better, you know, with the Vegeta and Trunks, and, you know, Legendary Power will help him with, like, LR Fusion ZAMASU as well. So that could be a nice little help there. Alright, let's go and see. Let's see what LR Fusion ZAMASU does. Yeah, that's exactly why I didn't put him in slot 1. And he's going to stun Goku Black right here. Oh, he didn't actually stun him, though. Okay. Alright, calm down in Goku Black. Alright, 6.74 Fusion ZAMASU does. Now, keep in mind that on his 18 key super attack, he does a guaranteed additional super. Wow, we crit right there. But by doing his 18 key, he does a guaranteed additional super. So his damage is through the roof. Now, of course, guess what? every unit can do tons of damage. Absolutely a fact, right? But it's like, it's just very free and easy damage for him. And Zamasu is also getting 50% attack and defense from his super attack effects. So it's like he shoots off the 18 key. It's pretty easy for him to get, because for the first 5 turns, he gets one additional 1 key per orb, right? Then he gets his guaranteed 12 key super attack, which is another 50% defense. And before you know it, he's done a ridiculous amount of damage, and he has a ridiculous amount of defense. Now, I'm just curious real quick. Wow, we've gotten very unlucky with the orbs, dude. What is this? Okay. I just want to take a look. So, again, my build here, like, we got a crit right there, but I feel like going full additionals for this guy pretty much is the way to go. Zamasu is super effective against all types at 24 key. So you hit 24 key, and his damage is going way up. I'm going to do this right here, and I'm actually just going to do a little bit of this. I do want Merge Zamasu. We want to make him look good here. Again, I'm going to, with the new 28-2 Link level stage, by tomorrow, I'll have Zamasu for Link level 10, right? My first video tomorrow will probably be taking him into the red zone against Broly and stuff like that. It shouldn't be too terribly difficult for me to get him done quick. Don't even need the key event. 28-2 is just such a good Link level stage, right? You know, Zamasu, like, we could at least get a good look at him, what he's capable of doing, like, rainbowed, like, when we haven't maxed out his links. Alright, so let's see what he does right here. So, Merge Zamasu gives us an attack stat of 7.41, and he has a guaranteed additional super, and he's super effective against all types. It's very difficult to show... Oh, we get another crit, okay. It's very difficult to show what his level of defense is, because he's getting 50% on super from his passive, then again, 50% from 18 key, 50% from 12 key. We might hit a potential system additional, then he gets another 50%. For Super Battle Road, he's greatly lowering attack on his 18 key, he's regularly lowering attack on his 12 key. Fusion Zamasu and Goku Black and Zamasu as a rotation is a Super Battle Road, like, just railroad rotation. Because you get Goku Black and Zamasu slot 1, they can't take damage because they're guarding, they're building up, they should be okay. Then, on the second the slot 2, you could have Fusion Zamasu, double supering, definitely, it's probably killing at least one enemy. But, like, you know, he could kill him with his 18 key, and then the additional, and then he's lowering the next enemy's attack and stuff. Like, Zamasu's going to be good across the game. You do want to, you know, obviously use Goku Black and Zamasu characters to activate a lot of his powerful links, but I think that this LR Fusion Zamasu, to me, he seems very, very powerful. Alright guys, so we're here in a longer event. We should be able to let Zamasu sort of spread his wings a little bit in here. Oh, I could have Rose finish this Goku off, probably. Okay, this is perfect, because one thing Zamasu has, which I want to try and get in this video, because we're going to see it like once or twice on the channel, and then probably never again. Zamasu has a 70% chance to counter unarmed super attacks. God Goku in this fight is one of the rare enemies that can do that. God Goku will be the 5th fight that we get right here, so we're perfectly set up to actually get there on that turn. Hopefully God Goku will super attack. Alright, so turn 1, next to SDR Rose, let's see what Fusion Zamasu is able to do. I think one of the few issues for Fusion Zamasu right now, guess what? It's the same issue that nearly every villain has, team-wise. LR Fusion Zamasu works great on his team. You know, the Roses and the Goku Blacks and stuff like that work great on the team as well, sure. But these Goku Black characters would be a lot better with a 200% leader skill. Zamasu is on a 200% leader skill, but Goku Black and the Zamasu characters, stuff like that, are not. It's only Fusion Zamasu that's actually on. Look at that. Super effective against all types, just GG. It's only Fusion Zamasu that's actually on the 200% leader skill. So, I do think we will see this guy looking a lot better in the future if, like, these Goku Blacks got, like, a 200% that they're all on. AGL Goku Black and STR Rose and Goku Black and Zamasu. Like, Goku Black and Zamasu, honestly, I would say I think that they are superior to Fusion Zamasu. This unit does seem stronger. And, like, they're not on a 200% leader skill yet. Like, we're not even seeing this unit at max power, right? Like, they don't have a 200% yet, so it's gonna be crazy. But this issue I'm talking about with Fusion Zamasu, guess what? Every single villain in the game pretty much has this issue. Like they fumbled Raditz as a 200%. Like, that was such an L for Dokkan. I really think that Majin Vegeta's team is very lackluster as well. Although, to be fair, Majin Vegeta is not a typical sort of, like, like, I remember, like, me and Goresh were talking about this back, like, when they dropped Majin Vegeta, and then I was like, oh, I hope they release a villain next. And it's like, well, they're probably not going to do, like, 80 villains in a row, but Majin Vegeta is not a typical villain, right? That's one of these hype, like, Super Saiyan characters, right? Broly and Majin Vegeta are not your traditional, like, oh, Dokkan dropping a villain Dokkan Fest. They're Saiyans. That's a super hype, like, shit that's going to make them a ton of money, right? We need the 200% villain leads. If they fumble them, it just hurts. Anyone that's a fan of running the villain characters, liking the villain characters, they absolutely cannot fumble the villain, like, major easy A's, and then also the 200% leads. In my opinion, I would probably argue they fumbled STR Rose. It's just getting his finishing blow, like, you just don't really get that, right? It's like, you know, for some of these turns, it's like, if we get lucky and he double crits, he can finish it off. But, like, dude, Fusion Zamasu, he points that fucking finger at you and you're done. Like, it's like, STR Rose is not getting a kill, man. Like, it's just not happening. So, all right, let's just put him in slot 1 right here. Let's let him go to work. Go ahead, brother. Finish them off. And then I want to remember to pop a... I need to remember to pop the scouter item right here on this next turn. Oh, he dodged. No! Oh my god, I gotta... Oh, that would reset. The cord right there! But Zamasu dodging is unfortunate because, I mean, remember, his condition, it's stupid, but every 5 hits he takes, he gets 1 key. Every 5 hits he takes, he recovers 10% HP, right? It's just, it's absurd. It's ridiculous. To the point where I think that if Fusion Zamasu set up in a way where I would not be shocked if there's, like, a new type of difficult content coming that's actually, like, 50 turns or something like that. Because it's like, even in the red zone, you are not getting hit 25 times only on one character, even in these biggest red zone fights. No way in hell is that happening. So as it stands, Zamasu gets 1 key every 5 times he's attacked. You can't even do that to get the max 5 key. You can't, there's nowhere you could, like, accomplish that. Like, unless you're running, like, non-leader skill kit. Look, that finger comes out, and it's just death, dude. Yep, bye. See ya. That boy points that finger, and it's GG. All right, let's see here. So, let's... Oh, I could pop the Father Son Gun. So, we'll pop this. So, we'll get the Scouter next turn, and let's just... All we could do is pray. Let's pop this. Let's do the Father Son Gallet Gun right here. Because I want to make sure we one-turn the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. So let's do this. Hi! Alright, let's get this done right here. Yeah, we could just let Goku Black and Zamasu go crazy, that's fine. Alright, again, let's just hope that God Goku is going to open with a super attack right there in slot 1. I do think it's bullshit, by the way. Considering Zamasu, it's not a nullification, it's just a super attack counter. It's like STR, Goku and Gohan, LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, it's the same thing. So it's not going to work against, you know, a boss that cancels dodge, for example. Oh my god, look at this bullshit. He's not even Super Egg! This is why I'm saying you're never going to see this BS, man. Come on. Alright, this is going to be, I think, the best turn we've seen from Zamasu so far. Just, you know, easily 3 int orbs, and he's at 24 key right here. Alright, so STR Goku Black is going to give a little bit of an attack buff right away. Then, of course, we're going to have our boy Int Zamasu cooking. We have these links active, Dismal Future, Nightmare, Fierce Battle. Big Bad Boss is not up because, of course, we're not taking damage. Right now, remember, the thing that's very difficult, right, is these level of characters, like, people don't understand this. Somehow. I don't know. Dude, I don't know. People don't have brains, I guess. My bad. But, dude, these characters designed for Red Zone, you can't use them outside of Red Zone, because this is what happens. Like, you can't even see them doing stuff. Like, it's just like everything dies in 1 second. Like, the red zone is so far above everything else. It's like, if a unit is, like, runnable in red zone, if they're good in red zone, the rest of the game is fodder. All this shit is, like, goes down like nothing. It's crazy. Why is the intro playing? Oh, I guess the bond of parent and child character. Yeah, this is super deep in here. Okay. I guess, damn, I think I might cut a little bit ahead right here. Man, okay, what do we want to do? I really want to get the super attack counter in here. Now, let's keep going, because I do want to get ZAMASU. ZAMASU has an active skill. Oh, good. Now this guy is going to go. This blue Goku, I believe, also does a melee super attack. So I'm probably just going to come right back in here and then just repeatedly try and get this guy to super. But the thing that's annoying about ZAMASU's counter, it's only a 70% chance, which is very unfair, I think, because it has to be an unarmed super attack, right? I think it would be fine for it to be like a 70% chance if it was any super attack. That would make ZAMASU so crazy between his natural damage reduction, his high defense. If he had a 70%, like, he would be like, he would be so nuts. I probably, let's say ZAMASU he had a 70% chance to counter supers. I'd probably put him, well, I think I'd only move him up one spot in my rankings. I'd put him above Goku Black and ZAMASU, but I would probably still have him rated behind the 7th anniversary LRs. And then, of course, I think Vegeta and Trunks, to me, this is the clear best unit in the game, Vegeta and Trunks. I don't even think it's close between the 7th anniversary LRs, but I don't think Vegeta and Trunks are like a million times better than them, right? I'm trying to say, I think it's very clear. Vegeta and Trunks are definitively number one. I don't think there's a question about that. But if I was to do a tier list, I don't think I'd have Vegeta and Trunks a tier above. I don't think. This Goku just does a Kamehameha, unfortunately. Okay. So, I guess let's just keep ZAMASU supering. We'll put Rose in slot 1. Because if I put Rose in slot 1, two things are going to happen. Big Bad Bosses might activate. I mean, we have a lot of support right here. But Big Bad Bosses might activate. And then I do still want to get ZAMASU's active skill. Look at this. Like, we're about to finish this event, and we have not done the 5 super attacks for Fusion ZAMASU to do his active skill, right? He just does so much goddamn damage, Fusion ZAMASU. It's insane. His active skill, unfortunately, is not, like, it doesn't really matter, because it's not like a, oh my god, it's such a game changer. It's not like, you know, Vegeta and Trunks' active skill, or LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, or Goku and Gohan, where you get the guaranteed crits for the turn, and you're doing insanity. Nice, 10.4. Not even full level 10 links. Pretty good. Guaranteed additional super attack coming in. Super effective against all types. Does that look good to you? The answer is yes. Right? The boy's at like 600, 700, 800k plus defense with 20% damage reduction. Like, yeah, guess what? He's freaking nasty, man. This unit is busted. Okay, I want to not do a ton of damage right here, actually. Let's just do this. Let's do this. Let's hope that we don't finish UI Goku off. I believe UI Goku, this guy's super attack, I believe, is other. Let me quickly double check this, but I believe this guy does, his super attack is other, I think. Or, like, undefined is what I call it. I actually despise that, like, they did this with these characters, right? They designed this system in a way to where most of the game's super attacks don't fit any of the classifications. It's so stupid. It's so goddamn stupid, man. The stupid, like, system that they've got going on here. UI Goku. Let me pull him up. So he'd be a 6th anniversary unit. Let's see here. Alright, UI Goku. So his transformation here... Yeah, his super attack is undefined other. It's so stupid. I can't stand that, man. Like, I really wish they would go back to the old system, which is where it's either a Ki Blast or it's not a Ki Blast, right? One of the two. That would be so much better. This is a very strong turn for ZAMASU in terms of links, and we got Big Bad Bosses and all this stuff. Let's go ahead and pop his active skill right here. You know, active skill is great. He does have a nasty KO screen. Let me get... Okay. So I feel like I'm pretty content with what we've seen from him. He's a god. He's a lord of this game. I just want to get his super attack counter, and I do want to get his KO screen as well. We get a KO screen if he kills an enemy with his active skill. We could just go to like maybe like the EGL Goku Blackto kind of event to get that or something like that. And then of course a super attack counter, which is going to take me, like, I'm going to have to grind to get the super attack counter, like, because I know finally I'll get to the rotation. All right, God Goku's going to super, and then I just won't get it, right? It's going to drive me nuts.
大地を貫き全てを歩まそう神の世の到来を祝う宴の始まりだ絶対の雷
Okay, so now let's go ahead and have ZAMASU go crazy. We'll see the damage he's going to do on this turn. The only thing that does suck, though, is... Oh, you know what? Actually, okay, since we're not going to be able to get... I'm just going to let the turn play out since we can't get the 18-key super attack. Just show a variety of different turns and stuff like that, how it might look. Here we can see some of the damage he's going to do. After this, I guess we'll get the KO... We'll finish with the KO screen. So let me get the super attack counter. And then, again, we will finish up with the KO screen here. And he gets a 6.45 right there. That's just... We didn't even get the 18-key super. That's just his 12-key right there. Remember that every single time he's getting 50% defense. There's a hidden potential system additional. Yeah, the boy is crazy. Like, guess what? The unit is ridiculously busted. Like, what a shock. What a shock. So, when he uses his active skill, too, the one thing that does do... I've noticed now with several uses, the turn you get the active skill... He gets guaranteed super effective against all types for the entire turn, doesn't he? Because we weren't at 24 key right there. So that's okay. I'm glad I've noticed this after using him for a bunch. So when Fusion ZAMASU does his active skill, he doesn't do guaranteed crits for the turn, but he does get the super effective against all types for the turn. So if you're not able to hit, that will be useful in red zone stages. Because, you know, you might not be able to get 24 key, and then he's just going to be super effective against all the types anyway. So that is pretty good. Alright, guys, I'm going to get the, whatchamacallit, that thing. The counter. But I want to get this turn. So this is his first rotation right here. Only linked up with LR Goku Black and ZAMASU. Rainbowed, no support. I feel like this is a good rotation to get in here. So let's go and take a look at what he does damage-wise on this turn. Again, remember, we're not going to see it, but he has a guaranteed additional super attack coming in as well, right? Like, that's the thing is most of these turns, like, we can't even really see what he's actually capable of doing because everything is dead in seconds. So, all right, let's get the counter and then the KO screen. All right, guys, here we go. What's gonna happen? Will we get the super attack counter? This is it. As long as ZAMASU shouldn't finish, like, we didn't give ZAMASU his full key and stuff like that. He shouldn't finish God Goku off right here. 70% chance. 70% chance. Let's go. Let's see. Okay. We got it. Beautiful. Phew. One try. I love that. Thank you, ZAMASU. All right, let's take a look at this. Okay. No. Bitch! Oh, hold that. Pretty good damage. I think what they should have done with this is, here's the thing. If it's going to be a specific type, so Ki Blast or Unarmed or Weapon or something like that, it needs to be guaranteed. I feel like they could have made that guaranteed, and if that's okay, because it's restricted to one type of super attack. If, right, they wanted to make it a 70% chance, it should have just been a 70% chance to all super attacks. I feel like they should have just let ZAMASU have the 70% chance to counter, or make it a guaranteed counter against Unarmed. Because you can count on nearly like one hand how many like actual bosses you will fight that do unarmed supers. That's not an ability you're going to see unless you go out of your way to see it. I think I might have gotten LR Tech Gogeta's counter once ever, like actually playing, not trying to get it. Like Kid Buu, I don't think I've ever gotten unless I've tried to get it. I don't think. Maybe I did. I might have gotten Kid Buu's fighting an EZA, I think, actually. But like that's it. Like you're not gonna see that. So, all right, let's finish up with the KO screen, and then we'll be done. Alright guys, so we will be able to finish off with this. We'll get the active skill, we'll play it, and we'll get the nasty KO screen for our boy LR Fusion ZAMASU. Definitely seems like one of the best units in the game. I'm going to quickly grind him up to level 10 Lynx. He should be able to withstand a lot of the blows from tough red zone bosses while dealing a lot of damage. He can be a lot better in the future if we get a better team. That would allow his good partners to be stronger. That would make ZAMASU better as well, right? So let's finish up with the active skill. Let me know what you guys think about our boy LR Fusion ZAMASU. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.
大地を貫き全てを歩みそう神の世の到来を祝う宴の始まりだ絶対の雷